Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be playing Tempest 4000. Now, I'm on the Xbox One X today, but this game is also available on PlayStation 4, and I think PC also, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, you know, this is Tempest as you know it, but I think it's maybe the best one of these that's come out. I really have been enjoying it, and I thought, you know, I need to get around to doing this one on the channel here. It says Atari presents Tempest 4000 there. This is still Jeff Minter's work. It's basically, if I can summarize it for you, if you played TXK on the PlayStation Vita, and most of you probably haven't, which is fine, this is that game again, but with the Tempest branding and obviously with the Atari branding. You can see those logos flying at the screen from the background. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's got some new tricks. Just little things, you know, and it looks about the best it's ever looked, and it's in 4K, so that's cool, and it's got music from TXK as well as Tempest 2000, so you know, fans of those fans of the old 2000 game might recognize the music right away. So that's the not the Tempest, that's the TXK music, but you can use the Y button and change it. There's two different versions of this track. I think I prefer the first version. And then back to the TXK music. I'm gonna go with this one. But yeah, so, you know, this is pretty much what this series has been. Crawl around on the web, you're shooting at guys as they come up the lanes, and it gets pretty intense. Right now, pretty slow at the moment, right? But I have noticed that I think this version picks up faster than any other version I've played of Tempest. It gets to that point where it is just really hard to manage. And that's one of the new tricks you can see there. The whatever that is, I don't know, it's kind of obliteration mode is what I think of it. All the lanes light up, and it seems like it's just really easy to hit everybody as you're just kind of rolling all over the web. It's kind of neat. So I've got an AI droid, as you can see here. You progress through the power-ups a lot like the other games. It's always, you know, you get the particle laser, and then you get the jumps, AI droids, and usually it's in the order that you get the laser, then jump, and AI droid, but as you can see here, I got the droid first for some reason. And also the in-between webs, you get this little mini-game where you gotta kind of keep the, I guess, the center point in the middle of the screen, right, as it kind of moves around. And on the PlayStation, there is the motion control, so you kind of want to hold your controller still to keep it in place. And I don't know if my microphone is picking up any of this sound, but it is loud as hell with my headphones. I'm hoping that it's not drowning out my speaking here. I'll have to see how this turns out. But I gotta say, as I shoot those enemies, that is a real good video game sound that comes out of them. But yeah, is this not just the prettiest version of Tempest you've ever seen? I mean, there's so much going on the screen. It's just so many cool little subtle effects that just kind of add up and make it just spectacular looking. It's a little tricky sometimes in this version because you can see the like purple stars basically that are you know, kind of crawling up the web, and in the background they're all over the place, right? Those make it look like sometimes like enemy shots, and I get a little confused and I start dodging those stars, but they can't actually do any damage. It's only the bullets from the enemies, which have that whoops, I paused it, which have that red and yellow flashing kind of thing going on. So yeah, there's just visually a lot going on. It's super busy, and I paused it again as I got caught just mashing the button for the bombs that I don't have left with the super zapper. Oh, here we go. But yeah, this game just feels like a big old party. Classic Jeff Minter kind of nonsense vocals in the background there. Television is the retina of the mind's eye. It's a cool line, it sounds neat. I got no jumps, I got no bombs. And that was just for points. Oh, crap. Getting overrun here. Like I said, it gets crazy. It really does. It gets wild in this game. I had a bunch of jumps stored up there, I think. It's hard to keep that in the center. It wants to wiggle all over the place. I remember on the Vita, when you're playing in handheld mode, that also does the motion controls that the PS4 version has for this. And it was hard as hell. It was impossible to have that thing in the middle. You had to basically cheat by setting the Vita down on like a table or something. Oh, I love that power up. I love that. The noise, you know, the like acceleration noise that happens, and the lighting up of the sides of all the tracks and stuff as you scroll over them. Nice booms and stuff. It's a really cool effect. Alright, I've won a nice cup of tea. I think that's the game's good way of, or the game's way of telling me rather, good job. I just love the intensity that this game delivers. It is a really classic arcade experience here, you know, like just this kind of frantic madness, pressure that just starts mounting up and getting more and more intense. Shoot. something good? Oh crap, it was just a points power up. That's rough. Ah! I needed that. I needed something. Shoot. Okay, so that's it for that run. I'm gonna give it another go, though. Yeah, don't watch it. Play it, as it says on the screen there. You gotta try this out. This is really a lot of fun. I know that it is... I know it launched at $29.99, which seems like a lot for, you know, a kind of a throwback arcade game like this. You know, depending on, I guess, how you value video games, right? When I bought it, it was on sale. I actually bought it and paid for it before it officially came out, and the price was $19.99, so it had some kind of sale. I don't know. I haven't really been tracking this since it came out. It may be 20 bucks out there, it may not. I don't know. I guess look around a little bit, see what you can find as far as a deal goes. But yeah, you know, even at 30, I don't think I would have been disappointed with this, but I'm a fan, so, you know, and I think this really is a great version of the game. It's also honestly the best thing to come out with the Atari brand attached to it in a very long time. So Atari had better be pretty happy with how this turned out, I would think. But let's go ahead and do another one of these, and let's do it with the TXK music. And instead of survival mode, let's do pure mode. Survival mode, you get a limited number of lives, and you have to just hang in there as long as you can with that number of lives. But in pure mode, you can earn lives as you go, too. So, excuse me, we will give that a shot.
Pleasure.
I just love all the polygons kind of floating across the screen there as the web dissolves. It's very cool. It's a nice effect. This seems like the kind of thing that would be a no-brainer for VR. I don't know why. Jeff Minter's other games, or his most recent game rather, Oblivious, that was VR for PlayStation 4 as well as I think PC. And this seems like it is just perfect for that kind of thing, so I'm not really sure why it isn't. Love it. And this music is so damn good. I know it's only a couple of tracks, but it's great. Tell me you don't feel like grooving right now listening to this. Space is everything. Space is everything. I don't know what that means. Also, I mentioned earlier that this was a game that's in 4K. My video likely won't be in 4K, though. I think right now I can only stream on Twitch at 1080, and that's how I'm making this video. I'm not hooking it up to the usual recording stuff on my desktop and all that. Even if I was doing it there, I wouldn't be able to do it in 4K anyway. I don't have the equipment there either. But at home, I'm playing this on a 4K TV, and it looks awesome! Man, I wish that you could go back to 1980 or 81, whenever it was that Tempest 1 came out, the original Tempest arcade game, and just put this in its place. Just drop it in the arcade, in its place. It would have just floored people. This would have been like the biggest thing. I guess that's kind of a silly statement to make, but I don't know, I think about things like that sometimes, like just, you know, blowing people's minds with current technology in terms of video games and stuff, you know? I don't know if I can keep playing this for much longer. I might have to just put down the controller and just fucking dance it out, man.
Space is everything. Space is everything. Space is everything. Space is everything.
Life.
I got caught, had to use my zapper.
Pleasure.
Oh yeah! Oh, now I got my droid. We're looking pretty good. I don't think I've died yet this run, have I? Oh, maybe I have once. Or did I zap my way out of it? I can't even remember anymore. I just know I've got 3 lives.
Space is everything.
So those little flower stems at the bottom you want to avoid, or shoot them down before the end of the round, because when you move down the track to progress to the next level, if there's a stem in your way, it'll take a life away from you.
3.
See the bullet that got me there. So many little particles flying all over the place. One? Alright.
Space is everything.
I haven't figured out why I can't hit those things sometimes and I make that weird frog croaking noise. Which you can visually hear. Oh shit.
Space is everything. Space is everything.
Oh man, again?
Space is
Really, could use some power-ups here, or AI droid, that'd go a long way. Oh, there we go. Hardly anybody on the web when I got that, though. how fast these things are starting to move. Big floaty boxes, not so much, but like the standard enemies, they're like flying up the web. You want to try and keep it in the middle where the heart is. I know I get a lot of 750 point counters or whatever you call them there. But, oh yeah, now we're in Crazy Town. Oh man, it got just kind of blinding there. It was hard to keep track of where things were. I must have gotten hit and I was still kind of mashing on the A button to fire shots, so didn't see what got me, and now I'm back out to the menu here with no game over screen. But anyway, yeah, so this is Tempest 4000. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. You know, go see if you can find it for 20 bucks out there somewhere. But even if you can't, you know, what's another 10 bucks for something that you're going to have a good time with, right? If you're interested in this, if you're watching this video here, you probably got some, you know, fair amount of interest in buying it. I say life is short, go for it, right? Anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching this one. I know it was short, but I could really do this all day, but it would just be a long video, and eventually I would just not be talking anymore. I'd just be focused, so because it's that intense. So it's hard to play and think of things to say at the same time, you know? But anyway, yeah, I'm out. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll definitely catch you next time.